Well, hello everyone, and I must say it does feel good to be back in Atlanta, Georgia. I actually been gone for almost about a month. If some of you guys been watching me on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, whatever, so have you. Know that I have been almost everywhere on the West Coast and some places on this East Coast. I've been to goodness. In the last, I took about I would say like a month vacation. And some people would say that's crazy, right? But I'm originally from California, and my family and I have friends there and whatnot. But being in this industry, internet marketing, the fact that I can go on vacation for a month really just says a lot to me about what my freedom is and how much I enjoy it. Although I didn't work as much as I did while I was out of town a little bit, but I had the option to choose if I wanted to or if I didn't want to. And it's all because using this formula that I was taught by a good friend of mine and mentor Dave Wood, and just having these and applying these to any really network marketing, internet marketing platform for you to be able to showcase your talent online, to be able to make a profit online, to be able to cash in on your passion, as others would say. But just a real quick story. While I was out in, let's see, I think I was in LA at the time. Yeah, I was in LA. Ran across people, wondering, what are you doing, guys from Atlanta? What are you doing out here? Oh, we're just here traveling. Oh, how long are you here from? About a week or whenever we're gonna leave. One of the good friends of mine works for the airline, so I got some buddy passes. And some people say, oh, you got buddy passes, you're on standby. But for me, it was the perfect thing to do, considering that you get to go whenever you feel like it and leave whenever you feel like it, right? So that was another reason why I was going for a whole month. It was supposed to be for about I think the weekend. The weekend it was originally what we were going to do, but ended up staying, we went to Vegas originally, went to Vegas, passed through Arizona, went to Utah, then came back to Vegas, then I went to California, came back to Vegas, went to California for a little bit, and some sightseeing there. My boyfriend, he never been to California, so I just took him everywhere you could think of. Venice Beach, Newport Beach, Santa Monica Beach, the pier, everything, City Walk, Fame Walk, all of it, right? So we went back to Vegas again. Then we went to Arizona again, had to go see the Hoover Dam. Came back for 2 days, then left and went to Louisiana, went to New Orleans for Memorial Day weekend and came back. So literally, like, I've been gone like about a month, right? A month vacation. But it feels good to be back home and just getting started. I realize that it's June, you guys. June, we're midway half through the year. I hope everyone has been able to, really stay focused on their goals that they set forth, in January, and really just tune in to what it is that you really want, what it is that you're passionate about, what drives you, what motivates you. And I'm going to be sharing with you just a few steps that I've been using over the past almost a year now that I've been in this internet marketing industry, transitioning from network marketing. And I must say it's been a journey within itself. I've had so much fun. I've had some challenges, some struggles trying to learn this information. But when you have a system to anything, when you have a formula that can be duplicatable for others to do it and actually create an income off of it, it's beyond amazing. And that's what I found here, being with Empower Network and using the information to get me a step further, to get me a step to accomplishing my dreams, to using that vehicle to really utilize and cash in on what it is I really want to be doing, such as learning affiliate marketing, internet marketing, how to get traffic to your site, whatever it is. Basically, how to sell any product, any service you are trying to sell to anybody online. And I've been able to do that over the past few months. And if you can literally go from not knowing anything like I did, like I didn't even know what a domain name was. I didn't know you could have your own domain. I mean, talking about the bare, like, Nothing. Nothing at all. So if you could take a simple formula and apply it and be able to create an income, I mean, that's just phenomenal and beyond me. I was able to go from making $1,500 almost in a couple of weeks, I would say, no, in 2 paychecks, about almost a month, including bonuses, to making that in one day. I mean, that when I hit that day and I had made $1,500 in one day, and again, income, disclaimer, first of all, results are not typical, but neither am I, right? You can see the income disclaimer at empower.network/income .php. But for me, that was a go-hitting mark for me. That was the point I said, you know what? This is it. This is where I'm going. This is where I'm telling people about. This is the thing that's going to be able to make me the tradition breaker, make me the debt breaker, for me to help people genuinely to create an income online, be in the comfort of their home, be able to give them back their time, their freedom. You have people who want to start their own business, but they don't really have any products or something, or anything like that, which Empower Network, you can sell their products and get 100% commissions. I mean, like, where to do that at, right? But you have people who maybe are making the amount of money they want to make, and they're content, and then they're fine. They're actually living a life they want to almost live, but they don't have that time, they don't have that freedom. So I found that this company that I affiliated to be able to do that, and I learned so many other things to take it and just really take almost everything you're doing and make it into a paycheck. You know what I mean? Time is money, money is time, right? So I'm just getting in real quick. The system that I definitely did go out and learn will actually being taught by Dave Wood. It comes in about 3 steps. First step, you have to bring in 2 people. Now, with any business, you're trying to sell something, right? It's all about sales. So it's all about having the time to go ahead and bring in 2 people. You know what I mean? Some people have, bring 3, get 3, get 3. My goal right now is to bring in 2 people a day. Okay, 2 people. That may seem like a lot. Some people may seem like, 2 people is nothing. And our introductory product is a $25 blog. So if I'm bringing in 2 people a day at $25, I mean, come on, who can't do that? Like, what's $25? You could spend that on lunch, really. You know what I mean? Or maybe 2 days of lunch if if you're frugal like me, you know how to shop right. But second thing coming in is you have to follow a step. You have to follow a system. And here in Empower Network, we have 8 core commitments that we commit to. And those 8 core commitments is what really is the building block and foundation of this business, what you need to do to get started. Third thing is have the vision. A lot of people say that, I'm going to do this, but what is your why? What is your passion that drives you? What is the reason that you're going to do this? What's your vision? What do you see as the outcome? Is your goal to make $20,000 a month? Is it make $25,000 a week? I mean, what really is your vision? Where do you see this going? Are you doing it just to make money? Are you doing it to build a team? Are you doing it to genuinely help people? Are you doing it to become the tradition breaker in your family, the debt breaker in your family? What is the reason that you're doing it? When I got started with this business, my intentional goal was, okay, I'm going to quit my job, which I did. December of last year, after I went on leave from September to December. A short story about that, I had an anxiety attack at work, and I honestly didn't know that I was having an asthma attack, and went to the doctor, and they were like, yeah, you had an anxiety attack, what's stressing you? I'm like, man, work, school, everything but work, really the most. And at that point, when I knew that the head reason basically of me having the anxiety attack was due to work, I said, you know what, I have to make a change. So on September 13th, I never returned to work. So I took a leave of absence for personal use, and I said, you know what, I had got started with the Empower Network and said something has got to give, something I need to go ahead and focus on this. And I officially gave my 2-day notice in December, and it's been history ever since, right? So you gotta have the vision. So sometimes you have to step out on faith and go beyond your comfort zone and do what it is that you need to do. So I want you to make a decision today to get started with whatever it is you've been wanting to do, whatever it is you say you were going to do the beginning of the January, you know, whatever you've been putting off. It's June. It's the 6th month. Go ahead and take action now. Whatever it is, if you're thinking about starting your own online business, you're thinking about going towards the internet, because honestly, everything's on the internet. If you don't have a business online, you don't have a business, right? So I want you to go ahead and go back to what, you know, what your goals were for the January. You know, have you accomplished them? Have you been going through and actively really taking the steps to really do it? I want you to go harder than you never went before in June. I want you to give it 10 times. I want you to 10 times, as Grant Cardone would say. If you never heard of Grant Cardone, it's definitely a good book to read, 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, that is. But I want you to take the initiative today and say, you know what, I'm tired. I'm not giving no more excuses. I'm going in. That's it, period. And that's what you need to do. So just a quick video to say, hey, I'm back, and I can't wait for everyone to see what I have in store this month. I'm telling you, it's getting ready to be crazy this month. I'm making over $25,000 this month. I got so many things that I want to do this month, and I said, you know what, I can do it. I've been slacking a little bit, being lazy, you know, and just traveling. It's time to get back to work and grind harder than I never grind before. These whole 6 months, I just been sliding by, just passing through, you know what I mean, but still enjoying life, still having fun. So I take you on this challenge and say, go hard or go home, as Jeff Chills would say, right? So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and see you at the top or from the top.